What's going on, boys? How we doing, everybody?
Hello. Calls to this number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. If you're a family member, friend, or invited caller, please press pound. Please wait a moment while your call is connected.
What's up, boys? What's up, Taylor? What's up, Riley? How you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello, Don.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Good.
Good. Hey, this is Tyson with We Buy Homes Cash. I was wondering if you got my messages.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
I've decided to hang on to it for a while.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, if anything changes, Don, you got my number, all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right. Throw him 90-day hibernation. And we're off. All right, just cleaning up my entire negotiating bucket. I need to clean up my entire CRM, just my entire pipeline. I need to go through all my fucking follow-ups and see what in here is like worthless. Like, what do I need to fucking... All right, what the fuck is this? This is that church. Oh, it's already sold. This is a fucking dead deal. Okay. Much better. All right, what do I have two past due follow-ups? Who's this? Let's call this guy. I remember this. Oh, Landon. I'll be able to make that after this challenge is over. But if you have questions about hiring VAs, you can ask them to me in the weekly calls. Weekly calls are Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m. Arizona time. And I would be more than happy to walk you through how exactly I'd hire a VA. Daniel, it's going well, brother. Hey, you have a day as well, Riley. It's going to be a good one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Yo, let's go, El Duderino. That's an excellent way to get started, man. I'm a huge fan of bandit signs. It's grind. It's a pain in the ass putting them out, but you get some super hot deals coming from them. All right, guys. Today we're rocking with my girlfriend, Stanley. Her cup. Is it a little fruity? For sure it is. Is it also a great drinking receptacle? Yes, it is as well. I like it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic
Yo,
voice message
let's go.
system.
That's exactly what the fuck is up, Joe. That is exactly what's up. What's up, D? How you doing, brother? All right. All right, why are you saying that I've got two past due follow-ups? Today's follow-up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get it pumping.
Hello?
Hello, Rosa.
Yes.
Hey, Rosa, this is Tyson with We Buy Homes Cash. It looks like you filled out some information on our website about selling this property over on East 8th.
Yes.
Have I caught you at a bad time?
No, I'm at work, but it's okay.
All right.
I just came outside. No,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's actually like a multi-family division type thing.
Okay. Is there a structure on it, or is it land zoned for multifamily?
No, there are actually 4 homes on the property.
Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to get it pulled up right now on Street View.
Uh,
Um, are the 4 homes all connected or no?
no, they're not connected. They're all 4 individual. They're just all 4 in the same area, like within that same block.
Okay. Let's see. So are these the 3 that like face Wittenberg, and then there's the one that faces 8th?
That is correct.
All right, I can see him here.
Okay.
Okay. So, what's got you thinking about selling these places?
Well, what's got me thinking about selling them is that I live out of state. So obviously the property's in Texas. I live in Oklahoma. I inherited that from my father, which he's not passed on. He just got sick with diabetes, and I actually moved him in with me and my husband. And back in January, I had to go down and change paperwork. Well, then come to find out there were some squatters there too. So I'm dealing with squatter issues, not living there. I went in and put new doorknobs on that corner house for 801 Wittenberg. Went back 3 months later. The back door was kicked in. The doorknobs missing off of the front door that I placed. So it's just like, are you
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, it's just a lot that needs to be done, and I just don't have the time or the money to put back into it.
Okay. So, are there squatters in the property currently, as far as you know?
As far as I know, there wasn't. And I went in the beginning of May, to check on it, and that's whenever I noticed that the door handle was missing. I was like, so what's the point of having a brand new key if you can't even utilize it for the doors?
Yeah.
So I did find that there was a guy trespassing in that area, so I did have charges filed on him when I went down there. But yeah, I went and did the eviction process in January and got them removed
Okay.
by the end of January. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, what kind of condition are the property is in?
The houses are, 2 of the houses could be, put some money into and then rentable. But the other 2, I would say there's just from squatters being in and out and removing things out of them, the electrical wires and stuff like that, I wanted to tear them down, but I just don't have the funds to do that.
Okay. Well, so
I did in January go down, and my husband and I spent $1,000 just to like clear out the backyards, because they're when my dad lived there, he put up 10 fencing around all of them in the backyard areas. So my husband and I went down and got a bulldozer and started, scraping all the trash up into a pile to where we could go and get it hauled off and stuff. But I just haven't been back down there. But when I went down in May, it seemed like people were just trying to use it for a lumber yard.
Hmm.
I just got frustrated.
Yeah, I bet. So, what would you like to see happen with the properties?
I would like to. I just would like to sell them, and then whatever happens to them happens to them.
Okay.
I even spoke to the city of Border, the fire department, because when I was down there, a police officer suggested, that maybe the fire department would be interested in them for like training purposes, and I was willing to just part with it that way too. But they said, unfortunately, since these houses aren't like on the city's list, that they wouldn't be able to utilize them for any training purposes or anything like that.
Oh,
So,
man. Okay. Well, based on the current condition of the properties, what do you think is a fair price for them?
I would like to get 30 out of them, but I think my lowest would be 20,000 out of them, out of all of them.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let me see what we can do. I will say that there is a chance that this market might be too small. But let me take this information over the underwriters. They'll let me know, and I'll be able to give you a call back either way. One, if we do have an offer, or two, if it's something that our company just isn't interested in. Okay.
Okay, no, that totally sounds good.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, Rosa. We'll speak with you soon.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Motivation there. Properties need work. Market way too shitty. Everything's sitting on the market for over 120 days. Not interested. Not interested. Where is it at? It's in Borger, Texas. Population of 12,000 people, but everything. So, guys, look, if you're watching on YouTube, we go to for sale. This listed, so this one's the newest listed one. It's already got a price cut, but 38 days. This listed 217 days. Everything's just all over the place. What up?
Question. I have some lady in California with like a mobile home. How much would it be to put a brand new mobile home down?
To, like, I don't know. Like, why?
'Cause I think it's a deal.
Well, to show the land?
Yeah. It's like 2.5 acres in California. She wants 30 grand for it. There is a mobile home on it, but like like brand new remodeled like 1974. Hers is 1970. Just sold for like 350.
Sounds like a deal with me.
But I don't have anything to back it up.
Well,
really.
I mean, they vary, right? On mobile homes, what they're gonna charge, but I mean, it's not gonna be over fucking 100 grand.
That's what I'm
They're selling for 300, and there's land on it. Is it close to anything? Or
Yeah, look in the new lead real quick if you want it. Not the.
what is it?
I don't know. If you go into new lead, or I'll find the name real quick.
No, here I can just search in new leads.
Well, I think I moved it to my nursery. That way you didn't call it.
Oh,
1 second.
all right. All right, guys. Properties need way too much work. It's not that I'm scared of. It's just that I don't think it's gonna be really hard to find a buyer for them. What's the total so far? Total for what, brother? What's up with Terrence? I don't know, man. I can't get him on the phone. I've just moved him in the lead bucket.
Bonnie McKenzie.
We've done deals in Tehachapi before.
Really?
Yeah.
So it doesn't show exactly, but you see that dirt strip that goes like this and down?
This one? Or this one?
Yeah, above it.
This?
Yeah, it's like that. It's 2.5 acres.
This is what it is?
Yeah, it's a 1,400 square foot mobile home.
And this one was listed at, and it went pending in 4 days.
Yeah. I feel like even if you remodeled the one she has, it can't be more than $100,000.
I mean, I think it's,
How many acres is that one at?
I don't know, but it's been up for a minute. 5 acres. But either way, it's 30 grand. I mean, it's something I would take a shot on. I think it's worth it to lock it up.
Yeah.
And it's in Ted Shoppy, so there's people over there. All right. Back to what I was doing. Cool. Have you ever used LeadZillow? What are your thoughts? Yes, Drew Carroll, one of the owners of LeadZillow, is a man I respect very much. Really admire him as an entrepreneur. I think he's very smart. I really admire him as a marketer. I'm a fan of LeadZillow, what they're doing. New guy locked up any deals? New guy hasn't. So he doesn't have any leads to call right now. He can't lock up deals. He's got other training and shit to be doing. Wait, what the fuck is this? All right. Mooresville, Indiana, huh? They're definitely not sketchy, dude.
Hello.
Hello, Jackie?
Yes.
Hey, Jackie, this is Tyson with We Buy Homes Cash. It looks like you filled out some information on our website about selling this property on Kitchen Road.
Yes, sir.
Have I caught you at a bad time?
No, I'm just at work, but it's okay.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do, Jackie, is just ask you some questions about the property. And after we do that, we can see if the property fits our company's buying criteria. And if it does, we'll have a cash offer for you. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yes.
All right. While I'm getting this property pulled up over here on my end, Jackie, can you kind of catch me up to speed on the situation? What's got you looking to sell this place?
Well, I purchased the home in my name alone, and I got married in January. That was in 2018. I got married January 2021, and this asshole's trying to take me for everything I got, half my house, half my pension, half my bank account, like all that good stuff. I already had my divorce hearing. They had until the 2nd to turn in their, let me get this truck back up. They had until the 2nd to turn in their proposals. I'm just waiting on the judge to let me know what he's going to get, if anything. I said I'd be willing to give him $10,000, and that was it. So I don't know if I'm going to have to sell or not, and I'm trying to come to the conclusion. Even if the judge don't make me sell, I think I need to get out of there.
Yeah. Find a new environment, fresh start.
Yeah, he put a hit on my life when this all first started last year, so. And it was pretty bad because my son had to send his friend over with shotgun in the background. I think that's worse.
Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's almost over now.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, how would you like to see this work out? Like, how soon would you want to have this property sold?
Well, I know, let me get this back to the stop sign and stop sign.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear that. What?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm in a dump truck. I got a buzzer going off. Let me get my head down.
Oh, no problem. Gamble, what are you doing, buddy? Come here.
I know that I'm going to have to pay off my debt before I can purchase again. I'm about $14,000 in debt between my lawyers, and I just had a new debt put on the front. So I would say anywhere between up to 60 or 90 days so that I could pay off my debt and go buy another home.
Okay, so are you saying that you'd want to have the properties, like, are you planning on using the funds from the sale of the property to pay off the debt?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out what exactly a good situation would be here. So it sounds like you'd probably like to live in the property for a little bit after it's closed, so you get paid for it and then can stay in the property for a bit?
Yes, so that I can pay off my debt. I was already pre-approved last year for another home, but since then I've had a new debt built on the house, a 10 by 42, so I'm in debt for that. I'm in debt for my lawyers, so I'm going to have to pay that off before I can get reapproved to purchase another home.
Okay. So, but you would like to stay in the property for, you're saying, like, how long would you need to stay in the property after we closed and you got paid for it?
Um, I wouldn't think it would take 30 or 60 days. All I'd have to do is pay off my debt and then reapply for another home loan, find a house, and I'd be out as soon as I close.
Okay. So what I can tell you is 60 days would be too long for us, but 30 days. So basically, the way this works on like a post possession is we close on the property, and then you're able to stay there rent free for up to another 30 days.
Okay.
The way
Well,
this
that
works.
might be doable.
Yeah, so the way this works is we have to hold a little bit of the purchase price at escrow. So it's typically like $10,000 that we have to hold there until you've moved out. And if you don't move out after those 30 days, you start to get charged.
Okay. And what's the fees on?
What's that?
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. What was your
Sorry,
question?
there's dead zones in here. I said, what's the fees on that?
It doesn't cost you anything. It's just as long as you move out on time, it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay, and if something didn't go right, how much would it cost me?
Well, so every single day you stay in the property after the 30 days is $500.
Oh, shit. I definitely have to keep going. Okay, I'll have to get with my lender and see if he thinks that would be doable for me to pay my debt and purchase another home in a 30-day span.
Okay.
I know it took longer than 30 days to close on this home, but that was because they were in, what do they call that, probate
Yeah.
when I purchased it, so it took about 4 months. That's kind of why it was going so long on the time. First time I purchased a home, and it was pretty drawn out thing.
Right. Well, I mean, I think is what you should probably do is, like, do you have a lender you've worked with that you'd be planning on working with again?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, do you have a lender that you work with?
Yes.
Okay. And have you kind of talked to them and told them you want to buy another house?
Yes, this has been a long process. Like when I first filed for divorce, I immediately went and got approved because I figured I was going to have to sell my house. And then this man has postponed our divorce for a year now, and now he's asking for 60% of something. He don't even have a job. He ain't pay for nothing. But yeah, this has been an ongoing process. But like I said, from last June until now, I've since added a deck. I've got lawyers on credit cards. Like I have to pay that stuff off.
Yeah, I got you. So how much total debt do we have, including, is there a mortgage on the property?
Oh, yes. I know the pictures online look like crap. You might come across one that has an updated kitchen. When I purchased it, I tore out the wall between the living room and kitchen, so that's one open space, ripped out the whole kitchen. I bought cabinets to rehab, sanded them, finished them myself, put them in new order. There's an island in there, granite countertops, third bathroom's been added. The big room, I don't know if you're looking at it, but there was like a big family room that's currently being used as a bedroom. It has a full bathroom in it. Pretty much, we took out all the carpet, took down laminate plank flooring, just added a 10 by 42 deck off the front. All the weeds have been taken out and maintained. We're getting ready to remove the pine trees because they're dying. Like, I've done a lot of work.
Okay. Now, when you took out the kitchen, did you just put in new cabinets, or were there new countertops and appliances as well?
A new cabinet, appliances, countertops, it's all granite. Originally, I painted them white, and then I turned around and painted them like a dark gray. It's much better than it looks in the photos you're probably seeing.
Okay, yeah.
And then all brand new windows and doors, siding, faucet, fascia, gutters, replaced all of that. Like right now, the home is, it's like a deep, rich gray. It's got white trim, black gutters. Like I said, they're different levels because one door on the front and the other door on the front are different levels. So there's like a big porch and then it drops down to another porch. Total of 10 by 42, all new windows. Like it's had a massive amount of work done to it.
Okay. I'm curious, why not list the property on the market with a real estate agent?
Well, the thing is, like I said, he put a hit on my life, and then a month after that, when he hadn't spoke to me, I had a restraining order on him. He called the police and had them come do a welfare check and told them that I'm suicidal. I'm kind of scared to put it on the market because I'm afraid he's going to try to do something to me. And like I said, I purchased this home 3 years before I married this man.
Yeah.
He's money hungry. Like,
Yeah.
he literally, he turned in 79 pages of receipts, including one for Menards where he walked in and bought 3 bags of canning, dinner for 2 at Boulder Creek, sushi, like restaurant, bar tabs, brewery tabs, all this ridiculous shit he wants me to pay him for. Like, it's out of control. Like, I don't want to put it on the market. I want to sell it and disappear.
Okay. And how
I'm
much
just
are you?
waiting on the judge to make his decision.
Yeah. How much are you looking to get for the house?
Well, I know on my appraisal, which was before the rest of the house was buttoned up last year, mine come in at 269, and then the current appraisal come in at, I believe, 359. So I wanted to be somewhere in the middle of that.
Okay, so you think somewhere around 300 would get the job done?
Possibly.
Okay.
It's on 5 acres as well. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I'm taking a look. Very nice.
It's nicer now. Like, I wish I had updated pictures online.
Yeah. Well, do you think you by any chance could send me some?
I sure could. Where would I be sending it to?
You could text it to this number.
Okay. I sure will.
Okay, that would be very helpful.
Okay.
Okay, so once we get those,
Like I said, I'm waiting on the judge. As soon as he tells me whether or not this man's going to get what he's asking, he's only going to get 10,000. I mean, either way, I need to get out of there. I don't feel safe there anymore.
yeah. All right. Well, let me. When are you supposed to hear from the judge?
It should be. I'm literally waiting until Friday to turn in their proposals, offers, whatever you call them, and judge making a decision from there. So I'm literally just waiting for them to come back and say this is what you decided.
Okay. So.
Like I said, I told him I was only willing to give him 10,000, and he don't even deserve that. He didn't pay for nothing, not even his own cell phone bill.
Yeah. Okay. So are you like once you hear back from that judge, are you for sure ready to get moving and sell this, or you want to get the ball rolling today? I'm sorry, one sec. My dog is kind of going crazy. Gamble, what are you doing, bro? Do you want to go outside so goddamn bad?
I'm hoping to be able to sell, pay off my debt, go purchase something else away from there, like far away from there, maybe monthly or something.
Okay. Well, so I'm saying, like, are you wanting to get this buttoned up and ready to go? Like, I'm trying to decide right now if I should take this and submit it to my underwriters for approval. But once we take it, once we get something submitted for approval, we can only hold that offer for 48 hours.
You can only what?
So once I submit a property to underwriting, and they tell us how much we can pay for the property, we can only hold that offer for 48 hours. So I'm trying to decide if we should go ahead and if I should submit it now or if I should wait.
Now, if I do that, is that a verbal agreement that I'm agreeing to do that?
No. I mean, no. It's just that, you know, it's like I can typically, like, if I'm like, hey, you know, they're ready to move. Like, if we can get something going here, you know, they're ready to move forward and get this locked in today, we can typically get better terms with them.
Do you think we should wait until I know what the judge says?
I mean, yeah, if that's gonna impact on whether or not you sell, we should.
Yeah, if it's only 48 hours on that offer. What's your name again?
My name is Tyson Smith.
Tyson Smith. Let me write that down. Okay. So when I hear back from the judge, is this the number I can reach you on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, as soon as I hear back from him, I'll send you some pictures in the meantime.
Okay.
And then when I hear back from the judge, I'm just definitely going to contact you because, like I said, I'm scared if I put it on the market, he's going to come vandalize or, God forbid, set it on fire or some crazy shit.
Jeez. You think he'd do
Like,
that?
it's really bad. Not after it's sold. I think he would just try and destroy me. He would do anything to destroy me. That's why I don't want to list it on the market.
Wow. He sounds like a bad man.
Well, you wouldn't think so. He doesn't have a criminal record, and he puts on a facade that he's a straight guy, but he's terrible.
Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Jackie. That That sucks.
All 9 years, I finally made it out, so I'm on the upside now.
All right. Good deal.
All right, well, I'm gonna send you some pictures, and then I'll check in with my lawyer and see if there's anything yet. I know it should be any minute.
All
I
right.
mean, we've already had all weekend to figure stuff out, so.
Yeah. Well, if I haven't heard back from you today, I'll give you a call tomorrow to check in, okay?
Okay, guys.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing those pictures, and we'll talk to you soon. Jeez. All right. Cool. I don't even know. Yeah, this could be a good deal. All right, so yeah, we'll get those pictures back from her. If the property's in good of condition as she says it is, then we could probably make her price work somewhere around 300. So I definitely need to see those, and then obviously we want to wait. I don't want to put any offers or give her anything until she's ready to make a decision, right? So that's what I was trying to figure out there is like, hey, like, is this something you want to get moved forward with now, or are you waiting? So she wants to hear from the judge, things of that nature. Makes sense. So we'll give her a call tomorrow if we haven't heard from her. I also have some more information I need to get from her about the property. Okay. Do you plan on hiring employees anytime soon? Yes, I do. In fact, I just hired a new one, but I'm going to be hiring more for sure. I thought you were Joey Baker. I don't know who Joey Baker is. Never done a deal, but I need to get like this. Man with a plan, bro. Start calling people, dog. You'll get there. All right. Fight me? Nah, I'll pass, bro. Cool. All right. Will you ever have an office in another state? I don't really think there's any reason to. We already do this nationwide from here. Like, why would I need to have an office in another state? I need to hire someone like you full-time in Central Florida? Good luck, bro. Do another. That's the plan, dude. What's up, bro? What you doing? Seth, we are calling homeowners, and we're trying to buy their houses. Why does he want to fight you? I have no idea. What kind of watch? It's a Submariner. Just be able to hire more people? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it's necessary to have an office in another state. Maybe one day it will be. If it was, I would, but hire me, train me, I'll make it happen. Dude is broke and trying to scam on TikTok. Angelo, hey man, are you retarded? If you are, it's okay. I'm just out here trying to help people, man. I want to show them, look at this business I do. And it's really not that hard, right? And then if they see me doing it, maybe they'll inspire them to do it and they'll change their life. Yes, see, broke people do always want to fight. They don't have anything to lose, man. I think that, like, getting in a fist fight with somebody is some of, like, the dumbest, lowest IQ move you can do. All right. I don't know what that is. Limitless Virtual Solutions. Learning Podio, smartphone, the only one that integrates. I don't think the only one, but it's the one we use. I did strike a nerve. No, Angelo, I'm chilling, bro. I'm just trying to understand you. I want to be able to help. You seem disgruntled and misguided. I want to be able to help people like you, man. Ever buy in Virginia? Dude, I bought a house subject to in Virginia on Friday. I think I'm going to turn it into an Airbnb. Do you start in one market and expand your buyers list to the whole country? Yeah, I started just in Arizona, and then we moved nationwide. Doesn't Batch Dialer integrate with Podio? I don't know. Sebastian, you're not going to get me there, bro. Is that the military fam? Yes. Yes, it is. Yo, Christian, thanks for subbing on YouTube, bro. Are you in the Vegas market? I'm not like heavily marketing there, but I've done deals in Vegas. How long have you been wholesaling? 3 years. You turn a lot of these into short-term rentals or mostly buy and sell? I'm wholesaling all of them. This one in Virginia it would be my first ever short-term rental. It's just the numbers all make sense for it and the property makes sense for it, so I think I'll give it a shot, see how I like it. Are these leads you're calling from LeadZolo? No, they're not. What's up, Jaden? How you doing, bro? Yeah, if you really said you didn't do too much sub-2 offer on that one, what changed? I don't do it, guys. It's only very, very, very specific situations. Like, there are people who try and buy fucking everything sub-2, and they're trying to, like, force it with all these hybrids and seller finance added notes and all this other shit. The reason why I offer them sub-2 is because they have negative equity in their home, they have a decent mortgage rate, and they're willing to sell it to me for $6,000, right? I only have to give them $6,000, and I take over their mortgage, and then I'm good to go. How did your 250K challenge go? We're still working on it, bro. Today's day 23 or something like that. We've got 16 deals so far. Did I get a haircut? I didn't really get a haircut, bro. My hair is just fucking, I'm just in this like weird, awkward stage where I haven't buzzed it, so it's just, there's nothing going on. But I did just clean up the back and stuff. You buy land too, or just homes? I wholesale land, yeah. Housing market's so insane right now. Bought my property 7 years ago. Yeah, dude, Seth, absolutely, man.
What's good, Tyson?
What's up, dude?
So, this lady, Lauren Ferguson, she has a property that she's looking to sell within the next month or two.
Is that just spelled like regular Lauren?
Lerin.
That's a pretty weird name. San Antonio.
Yeah, it's in Texas. She wants 365.
Why does she want to sell it?
She wants to sell it because she's wanting to just move out and get a downsize. So she wants to live.
Well,
in a
yes, she wants to move out if she was going to be selling it, but she wants to downsize. She wants to get a smaller property.
She wants to get a smaller property, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, the house is nice. Most of the stuff she said was like really.
Do you see it's
renovated.
listed on the market?
Well, so she said that she has it with a realtor.
Yeah.
Right? So I asked her, you know, if we were able to get you the offer that you like, what would be, you know, moving forward with the realtor, because I know you have it listed with her. And she said, well, yeah, if you guys can give me an offer, you know, like I would be willing to sell it.
Yeah.
So she basically said that she would cancel the contract with the realtor.
It doesn't work like that.
Or however it works.
So how much does she want?
365.
Yeah, so what it's listed for.
Right.
It's not going to work. Look, shit on market, I don't want you dealing with. It's a fucking hassle. Eventually you can, look, there are deals on market, you can do them on market. I'm not dealing with them. It's a pain in the ass.
So if they're on market, most likely they'll have a realtor already?
If it's on market, yeah, it's listed with the realtor. Now, the caveat I'll say here is if it's listed for sale by owner, then yeah, we can still make an offer on that and deal with it. But it's, I'm not trying to deal with like on market, deal with agents, anything like that.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, if she were to tell me, yeah, I actually have a realtor right now, I would basically.
You say, perfect, I'll go ahead and I'll take the listing and I'll make an offer through your realtor. And then you move them, dead lead, sold, or listed. And also, so I'm looking at this, make sure that you're filling this stuff out, right? She has it listed with a realtor. Has the bathroom redone? Is that your note?
Yeah.
Make sure we save that, right?
Right.
Make sure we change whatever the fuck we're doing over here. Realtor wants retail, but I'm just going to move this sold or listed, dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
What list are you calling right now?
I'm calling.
Call the lead bucket. Go into there.
Yeah, so I was trying to find the lead bucket. I don't think it's on my, like at first I saw it, but I don't think it's on my system.
So here's the thing. So when you go to seller leads, you've got some that pop up, but it can take a second. What the fuck? Yeah, sometimes they won't show up. You gotta scroll down and it'll say show more or something like that, but lead bucket.
Okay.
If
Alright.
anything ever isn't showing up in Podio, just make sure you always refresh and then see. But yeah, I'd call through this. So when you go to lead bucket, come right here to sorting
Okay.
and go last activity oldest first. Meaning you're gonna talk to people who haven't been talked to in the longest amount of time.
Okay. Last activity and oldest first.
Yep, and look, this is right there in the sorting button in lead bucket.
Which means if it's been a while since we've talked to them, they could have completely changed their mind about how much they want to offer and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
All right.
You got your door closed?
Yeah, would you please? Okay. What's a good budget to start with? What are you saying, man, with the plan? Like, start wholesaling with? All right, how hot is it there today, guys? I've got no idea. I really don't look at the weather. Does Gamble pull hose? Nah.
Hello?
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, this is Tyson with We Buy Homes Cash. Looks like you filled out some information on our website about selling this property in West Plains.
Okay.
So I also got your text. Looks like you want to sell this thing for $100,000.
Well, I was hoping, but I have no earthly idea.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do, Kevin, is ask you a few questions about the property, and after I get that information, I can take it to our underwriters, who will let me know how much we can offer. Do you have about 5-10 minutes? We can do that now.
Yeah, as long as I keep phone signal.
All right. Are you driving right now or something, or?
Yeah, I have you on speakerphone.
Okay.
I'm an
right.
over-the-road truck driver. I have to go get a load.
You're going to pick up a load?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Nice. So I'm getting the property pulled up right now, Kevin. While I am, can you kind of catch me up to speed on the situation? What's got you looking to sell this place?
Yeah, I can catch you up on it. The pictures you're pulling up are from when I bought the house, so it's got a bright green roof on it. That no longer exists. The same month I bought the house, I put a brand new roof on it, had the old one torn off, the chimney took out, and put a brand new sand colored roof on it, which greatly improves the look of the house.
Okay.
The chimney was not for a fireplace. At one time in history, it had an oil-fired stove.
Oh,
It
interesting.
now has central heat and air.
Okay. How old is the central heat and air units?
Well, I'm not real sure. Since I bought it as an estate sale, nobody had any real information, but they're fairly modern. It's gas heat and heat pump for air conditioning.
But is everything working fine?
So what?
Is everything working fine?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I've had the house HUD because I have a girl living in it that rents it right now. So it has I just put a new hot water.
Hey, Kevin, I'm sorry. You're cutting out really bad right now.
Well, hell. Let me see. Come on, phone, come up. I should have plenty of good signal. Maybe my headset. Hang on. Let me see. Here we go. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. You got me now?
Yeah, it sounds like I can hear you now. So you said that you have a tenant in the property?
I'll stop up here. I have to get this load picked up, and you call me going through the mountains. Just give me a clear space and I'll pull over.
If you need, Kevin, if you want me to give you a call back at a later time, we can do that as well. What's that?
I said, let me get around this corner and I'll pull over up here.
All right.
Talk to you.
Yeah, he is in Missouri.
Hey, Mom. He'll also put me on top of the hill.
Making the same sound as his truck. Gus, I used smartphone.io to make calls. Will, do you watch Game 2 in Denver last night? I don't really watch sports, Will. All right.
I usually have good signal through here.
All right. Well, you just let me know.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm just being an over-the-road truck driver. I don't have time to keep up with the house. I've got it rented right now. I keep it rented. But I'm fixing to retire here in about 18 months, and I am just going to cut all my chickens loose.
All right.
But I don't want to mess with this house.
Yeah.
And I have no desire to live in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
The house is way too big for a single person.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's over 2,000 square feet, right?
Yes, it's got a 3/4 all cement brick basement. The house is all rock and cinder block, and it is real rock, not rock facade.
Okay.
So the walls are like a foot thick for the outside walls on the house. It will never burn down. No tornado will ever take it down, and it will never flood. It is well above the 100-year floodplain.
All right. Sounds like a good piece of property.
It's a big piece of property. It's almost a half acre.
Okay, so you said you have a renter in the property. Do they have a lease, or are they paying month to month?
They're month to month.
Okay. And how much are they paying in rent?
Now I'm only charging her $500 a month.
All right. And, okay, Kevin. So, in a perfect world, how soon would you want to have this property sold and you be paid for it?
Well, like I said, I got a renter in there, so I got to give her at least 30 days notice. So, you know, I don't know how y'all want to do it, but if you want to do it and you have a decent offer, I need to give her 30 days notice so she can find another place and let HUD know. Because I do have it under HUD. They are paying $400 a month of her rent.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so somewhere like maybe 30, 35 days, something like that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm seeing the property has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Is that right?
It's actually 2.5 baths. There's a bath down in the basement, a full bath upstairs, and what used to be the garage has been turned into kind of a whatnot room.
Okay.
Is a half bath.
There's a half bath in the garage.
It used to be a garage. They turned it into another room.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
There is still a garage and a carport.
Okay, so I'm seeing the carport. Is there like a detached
Okay,
garage you're
right.
saying, or?
No, the garage is attached. Believe it or not, it is attached.
Well, I'm trying
If
to.
you where you see the garage, where you see the carport, it goes directly into the garage at the back of the house.
Oh, okay. Very nice. And is that a 1-car garage or?
It's a little larger than a 1-car garage, but it is a 1-car garage.
Okay.
And that room that you see, where immediately to the right of the carport,
Yeah,
that is the original garage.
I see. Okay.
And they put windows in, turned it into a house, turned it into a room. You go up 4 or 5 stairs, and there is a huge pantry-like closet that's split in 2 sections. One section is all cedar lined.
Okay.
And then what used to be the back porch has been turned into, I guess the old lady I bought the house from used it as a sewing area.
Okay.
And then you go into that door and you're in the kitchen, then the living room and the bedrooms.
Okay. Did you make any updates on the inside?
I have pulled the old carpeting out and started trying to save the hardwood floor. It has gorgeous hardwood floors in it.
Okay.
I was trying to save the original wood trim because it is just gorgeous.
Okay. And how about
all the hardwood? Go ahead.
are all the cabinets in the kitchen and like the countertops, are they going to be the same?
They were painted once a pale yellow, and we started taking the paint off of them. Going to paint them white. It's got I'm just trying to save the lights too because they are antique lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're 1930s lights, but I was trying to update them with LED lights. Keep the fixtures.
Okay.
In other words, it has a feeling to it when you walk into it. It feels like grandma's house.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. So if I can take this to my underwriters and they let me know that I could pay $100,000 for it, what would you want to do next?
Well, I would meet somebody somewhere, I guess, and provide the deed to the property.
Okay.
Put
So
money in my bank.
So the way we do this, it goes through the title company, right? But when I get your offer approved, if you would like to accept it, we send it over to you in writing. Have you ever used DocuSign before?
Yeah, a couple times. Like I said, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. There's several documents I've had to sign with DocuSign.
Okay. So we send it over on DocuSign that says, hey, we're buying the house, this much money, this is when we're closing, this is the title company, things of that nature, right?
Yep.
But, all right. Well, is what I want to do. So what I'm trying to ask is if we can get you a price that makes sense,
again.
You know,
Yeah.
is it something that you're ready to move forward with, or is it something that you're going to need to think about?
No, I'll get all my chickens killed and put away.
All right. Okay. Well, before I go take this information on over to the underwriters, is there anything else you think I should know about the property?
Not that I can think of. I mean, you know what I know. There is no asbestos or lead or anything like that that anybody knows about in that house. It's passed inspection. It passed my inspector's inspection when I had it inspected before I bought it. The roof still has 27 years of manufacturer warranty on it.
All right.
It's got a concrete driveway, deep yard. Like I say, it's 2/100ths of an acre short of being a half-acre yard, and there's no chance of somebody walking through the yard accidentally.
Yeah.
There's only 3 houses on that side of the block, and all 3 houses are very nice houses.
Very nice. All right, Kevin. Well,
And it's in a good neighborhood.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Well, the houses across the street, most of them are brick, and in the $150,000 to $180,000 range.
Okay.
So it's and the house, the one house beside me, you'd probably pay $500,000 or more for it. But it's owned by the college, so, and the dean lives in it, the college dean. So my neighbors are quite excellent and all professionals.
It sounds like it. All right. Well, Kevin, I do appreciate you taking the time to fill me in on this information. Let me go take this information to the underwriters, and I'll be able to give you a call back in probably like the next 15 or 20 minutes, and I'll let you know what we can offer, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I do appreciate it, Kevin. We'll speak soon.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. What college is in West Plains? Does anybody know? They gonna offer way under? Hey. Use my right pronouns. I'm a he, him. There is a older comp stone home for $215,000. The house is listed on the market, and it has been listed for 207 days. Missouri State, nice. Okay. Do you think inbound or outbound marketing is better? All right. Better is subjective. I prefer inbound. I think it's 2-year West Plains Community College. Okay. You look tired, Tyson. Long weekend? No. I had a very relaxing weekend, actually. But I haven't had any caffeine today. What dialer do you use? I use smartphone.io. Do you use one contract or multiple contracts on a deal? Depends on the deal, bro. Do you plan on running TRT the rest of your life? Yes. Yes, I do. Where are you out in the 250K progress? Guys, I've got no idea. I have no idea. I can tell you I've got 16 deals under contract. Finance team says 80K and a month subscription to a massage parlor with happy endings. I don't know where I would even acquire one of those. I mean, I'm pressed to believe that this isn't like a $200,000 house. I don't know. All right. Yo, bro, I'm 16, just getting started. How much is it? Make sure, number one, bro, that you have an 18-year-old that can actually sign documents for you. But, guys, my wholesaling group is $69 a month. for if you sign up in the month of June. The price will be going up. But in the month of June, it's $69 a month if you get signed up right now. Link is in my bio. I'm moving to Phoenix soon. I want to work for you. Right on, Sean. Go ahead, hit the link in my bio, scroll down to the bottom. Are you interested in working with me? Click that shit, fill it out, bro. I need a 5-hour energy shot. I'm about to go come up on an energy drink. That's what's about to go down. What do you get from the group? So here's what I'm going to tell you guys about Wholesaling 101. People get it wrong because they're like, oh, it's a video course. And like, that's the thing about it. The video course ain't shit. I mean, yes, there's videos on there that's important. It's going to go through, but it's nothing you can't find on YouTube. What's important about Wholesaling 101 is you get, number one, weekly calls with me. So every Tuesday at 4:30, I hop on Zoom and I just hold office hours where I'll answer any questions you guys have for like an hour, 2 hours, right? Number two is there's a community where you can go in and you can ask questions, like in a Facebook group, right? So you can just say like, hey, have this property, not sure how much I can pay for it, here's what the seller, right? And then I'll come in and I'll look at your property for you. But I'll only do that for people who are a part of my groups, right? Those are the big values. And it's $69 a month. Guys, I charge like $1,500 for hour-long Zoom calls with people, like for one-on-ones. You're getting, now it's in a group setting, but that for $69 a month, 4 times a fucking month, it's a good deal. Not to mention, I also have 10,000 skip traced records that I constantly am refreshing that I give away to people in the group. So there's some good perks. Tyson, I do know there's a Tyson chicken plant close by and a big sale barn. Ooh, Tyson chicken. All right, can you automate the wholesale business? If so, around what cost would I be looking at? You can automate the wholesale business the same way you can automate any business, and that's with human capital. That's if you have the right people in the right seats, right? All right. I think it's a 170K house minimum, most likely 200. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that number is probably right. The problem is I'm just not loving this fucking market, bro. There's just really like not a lot of shit over here. Like, I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna sell this thing to, you know? What would you say is the reason newbies in wholesale are successful? Grit, Ricardo, it's grit. Every new person I've seen that succeeded is because they're a gritty motherfucker. The only reason they're gonna quit is never. You only lose once you quit. And getting that first deal can be a grind. So you need to have discipline, you need to have grit. All right, where do most of your leads come from? I run ads on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and say, hey, you wanna sell your house fast? Click there, fill out your information, right? Things of that nature. Oh, nice, dude. We got a bunch of people signing up for Wholesale 101. I'm stoked to meet you guys. All right, is it legal to wholesale in South Carolina? Not a lawyer, but yes. Why don't you keep the renter? Because they're paying $500 a month, bro. That's not great. How many new leads you get a day? Like 15. What do you think is the best cold call leads? Batch leads or prop stream? I think either of them are fine. I teach people to use batch. Either of them work. What's the toughest part about your mental health about wholesaling? I don't know, man. I've got phenomenal mental health. What's your daily watch? This is the only watch I wear, guys. It's the only watch I have, and I never take it off, ever. As you can see, I've got like a fucking, well, I'm just not tan, but normally I've got a tan line. How many bicep curls do you do a day, you freaking Chad? Asset printer, appreciate you, bro. Always at least a set of fucking 12. All right, do you have your team cold calling or using inbound leads? My team is all inbound leads, man. How many calls on average until your first deal? Dallin, I have no idea. It completely depends. You could get your first deal on your very first call you ever make. It also could take you fucking thousands. Who knows? All right, you cold called this early? What's a good time for people to start calling people? What do you mean, bro? It's 10:57 a.m. and it's like fucking 3 o'clock on the other side of the country. All right, boys, I gotta go pee real quick. Let me figure out. Let me move this into underwriting. I don't fucking know. All right, call me. I'll decline it. That's your prerogative, bro. So you prefer inbounds over pulling a list? Yes, I do. All right, let me go piss real quick. Let me go get an energy drink, and let's fucking rock through. I got a bunch of new leads. Shit. Forgot to get in there. Come on, buddy. You wanna come in here? You come in here, you gotta stay in here. Do you wanna come say hi to everybody at least for a second? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on, you wanna come sit up on the chair? Come on. He's just looking at me. Come on, buddy. Come here. James. Do you wanna come here? Wanna get some water? Yeah. Look, see? Alright. You wanna say hi to everybody? For a sec? Ooh, look, it's Gams making the calls now. Alright. What do you think? Isn't he precious? Oh, buddy. Bro's rock hard. Yeah, whenever I pick him up, he does that. Pretty gross. But look at him. Look how cute he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. You say hi to all the people? Oh, we'll keep that hidden. All right. And now we have dog hair all over us. All right. Okay. He does not need more energy drink, dude. That man is fucking running around like a nutcase. Does Gamble have COVID? No. Wonder how he tastes with a side of green beans? Bro, I tell him that all the time. I tell him all the time I'm gonna eat him one of these days. I be telling him that. Because he's just a little, dude. He's a little cinnamon roll. He's a little baked potato. Get a little bit hungry looking at him, man. I'll be honest with you guys. All right. Dude, yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here, bro. The fucking white monster, man. They knocked it out of the park with this one. Has the underwriter approved the deal? I looked at it with my pops. I'll pay him $100 on a novation, but I gotta offer him $70 cash. Did you get the military deal in Virginia? Yes, we did. Who's Eric Schmidt? How was your weekend? Archie, it was really good, man. How was yours? All right. Let's see if this guy will take 70. If not, we'll get him 100 on a novation.
Hello.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, it's Tyson again. Is now still a good time to go over our offer?
Yeah, it is. Let me find a place to pull over here for just a second.
All right. Let me know whenever you're ready.
You know, I'm getting off the highway right now.
So when it comes to renegotiating contracts, dude, you should never do it unless you already have an offer. You know somebody's ready to perform.
Go ahead.
All right. So the good news is that the property did qualify for a cash offer. I don't know if I already let you know this, but our offers are cash. They're for the property in as-is condition, meaning you don't need to make any updates. And we're paying all the closing costs. There's no realtor fees.
Okay.
So after taking a look at it, the underwriters qualified your property for an offer of $71,250.
That'd be a little bit too low.
Yeah.
A current house lot with absolutely nothing on it, West Plains, it's only a third the size of that house lot is $25,000.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, I mean, look, I see what you're saying. How close could you get to that number?
Well, we'd have to come up at least to 90,000.
90,000. Okay. Well,
That's still selling the house for house and property for about 50% of what it would get on the open market.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. So here's what I got for you is two things. Number one is when we took a look at it, I mean, we expect that the house probably could sell for $200,000, but it would just be a little bit risky on our end because stuff is not selling very quickly in this market. It's sitting up on the market for a long time. So not only would we have to do a costly renovation to get it to that level, but it's just a little bit risky. So for us to buy it, the most we can pay is $71,250. However, as a nationwide real estate investment company, we realize that even though certain properties don't fit very snugly like in our buying criteria, we can recognize when there's also like a good deal, maybe not for us, but for somebody else. Now, I did get your property approved for $98,000 on a different program we have. So what I mean by this is we would be able to guarantee you $98,000 for the property, but we wouldn't be your buyer. So as I'm saying, as a nationwide real estate investment company, we are very well connected with all of the different national, local investors, the hedge funds, and we also work with realtors in specific markets who have families in need that are looking for properties that don't mind if they have to put a little work into them, right?
Right. Well, I would not be opposed to 98. I mean, that's honestly more than I figured y'all would offer, but I didn't think you'd offer 71 either. So
Yeah.
we're right in the middle of what, I know that the house isn't perfect. I put some work into it, and since it will never flood and it can't be torn down, I mean, I can't tell you how strong we built this house is.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's definitely the shining part about it. You know, we all agreed that when looking at that, we're like, yeah. I mean, with what you said about it being cinder block and fully built of rock, that's not a facade. You know, that's huge, especially in an area,
Yeah.
you know, in Missouri. So there are a lot of benefits. Look, and that's why you know, we're very confident we can get you 98,000 still without you having to pay any realtor fees, without you having to pay any closing costs, nothing out of pocket. Like I said, it's just we wouldn't be the buyer, somebody else would be.
Well, I'm not opposed to it. I don't expect you to do something for nothing. I know that if you're putting it out there at 98, I imagine you're getting something in it.
Yeah, so we do get a fee from our buyers, but again, you don't even pay for it. Like I said, we have a wide network of people, and so, you know, we can get a fee on top of it. Also, you know, people will give us kickbacks, they'll start setting us other deals. But we also cover all of the marketing and anything that needs to be done to the property. So in situations like this, oftentimes, like, we'll be able to get a higher price. Maybe we can sell it for 115, something like that. And the buyer asks us to put like 10 grand into it. And so that's okay with us, whatever. We'll go put the $10,000, we'll replace the carpets or whatever it is they're asking. You don't have to pay for it. Like we do. We cover all of it.
Yeah.
And then we're able to get the price that, you know, you want, and we can make a couple extra bucks on our end too.
Yeah, that's something where it had carpeting in it. I didn't like the carpeting. I pulled it up and I seen it had gorgeous hardwood floors. They weren't totally ruined. So we started trying to save the hardwood floors because it's not fake hardwood. It's not floating hardwood. It is real straight grain, #1 oak.
All right.
When that house was built, somebody spent a lot of money building that house.
Yeah.
If it was not in the city limits, I would probably keep it and put all Anderson doors and windows in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's too big for me by myself with my dog, and I'm just getting old and tired. I don't want to live in the city.
Yeah. Well, on this, I mean, I think that you have two really great options. I think the first one, you know, if I'm you, I wouldn't take our cash offer. I would go with the other program we got to get you 98. But I think that if, you know, you want to cut your chickens loose, as you said, I think the best option you could do is if you wanted to go ahead and list it yourself on the market and deal with it yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Or if you just want a hands-off approach, right, we can guarantee you the 98.
All right. Well, let's shoot for the 98 right now and see what we get. I mean, you're the second caller on the house, and right after you called, someone else called. I'm, so I'm not looking to make a killing off the house. I'm just looking to get out of it without losing my ass.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, does the 98 accomplish that?
The 98 accomplishes that. I'll tell you straight up, I'm into the house for a total of $92,000 as of today.
All right. Well,
So, you know, that's, yeah, and that puts it well within the fair market value of being more than reasonable.
yeah, I agree. Well, look, if it's something you want to move forward with, I can have that typed up, sent over to you now, and you know, we can have you closed and paid in about 45 to 60 days.
Well, that'll work.
Right on. Let's see here. I've got a best email for you as all right. Can I put you on a very brief, like a 2-minute hold while I get our transaction coordinator to type up the offer and send it on over to you?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to put you on a brief hold. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
All right.
Yes, very good point. It's not a contract till it's signed. Yeah, Tim, hold on to that question. Ask me again after I get this all sent over and dealt with, and I'll walk you through. I'll explain exactly what's going on here. What I can tell you right now at a decent level is that this is Hey, Kevin, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right, that offer should be coming into your email any minute now. Do you have access to your email, like on your phone or something?
Yeah, I do. I'll have to go pull it up here. Let me find another wide shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
supposed to be picking up a load here in about 71 miles, and I need to get there before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So I've got plenty of time. And this is the way my life goes. I'm an over-the-road truck driver, and
What is
I
it?
do what I can.
What is it that you haul?
I run a hopper bottom hauling bulk commodities. Right now I'm hauling soybeans.
All right. My girlfriend, her family, they're in trucking, and they haul a lot of bread all around the East Coast and the Southeast.
It's getting to be where it's hard to make any money trucking.
Yeah.
This year has been really bad for a lot of people. Let's see, I have to unlock this thing again. I should have never gone to an Android phone. Should have stayed with my Apple.
Oh, did you go to an Android?
Yeah, I went to an Android. I see Blake Smith via DocuSign.
Yep.
Please DocuSign purchase offer 218. What do we got here? There's the documents for the equity protection program that we discussed. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Yep.
Now, are there pages that I need to look at on here?
Yeah, so you're going to want
Download
to,
the DocuSign.
there's a little button that says review documents.
Yeah. Accept all cookies. Capital sales, that is not what I want. Okay, where is it? Little button that says view document, review documents. There we are, right at the top. Can't miss it. It's third of the screen.
Yeah. All right. So you said you're on your phone, right?
Pardon?
On your phone, I don't know if it does it on Androids, but I know on my Apple phone, on the top left it'll say like you are now viewing in mobile friendly version or something like that. I actually always check that off because it makes it so you can see it a little bit easier.
Okay, please review and act on these. Let's go to continue. You are viewing the mobile-friendly experience.
Yeah.
This document has been formatted to fit your screen. So I just hit OK on that?
No, turn that off.
All right, so just hit the X. There we go. All right, that is now off. And it says basic terms, section 1.
All right, so this is going to be the most important page right here. As you can see, we got the address on top. For the earnest money, we have $100, so that's what we use to open up title. Our end buyer will have a higher earnest money deposit, but that's all something we handle. The purchase price, $98,000. That's the full amount to you. Now, for close of escrow, we have August 7th, so that's 2 months away. That'll be the latest it'll be closing. If you would like to close it earlier, more than likely we'll be able to. Does that all make sense?
That makes sense, yes. That just gives you time to do what you got to do and gives me time to give her 30-day notice.
Yes, sir.
And HUD. Okay.
So then we got Clothesline Settlements. That's the title company we use. They do excellent work. They're out of Maryland. So we'll be able to do this entire thing virtual. I know you're on the go a lot. So on the days that we need you to sign something, if we can't use DocuSign, we'll send a notary to you.
All right.
And that's a service that we provide as part of it, right? You don't have to pay anything for that. So seller, we got your name. Buyer, there's our company name there. Now, very important is section 1.10 where it says closing amounts to be paid as follows. As you can see, it's 100% by buyer. Every single box is checked 100% by buyer, 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 buyer. This is because, like I said, we are paying all of the closing costs. None of that is to come out of your money.
Yeah, there's another thing that made it where I decided to go the way I went, because I have to pay closing costs and pay real estate fees. And by the time I got done, I'd still be down there about where we're at now.
Yeah. All right, so does everything make sense on that first page?
It does.
All right, so there should be a little button on the bottom left, a little white or a little yellow box where it says like initial here or something like that.
Yeah, it does. It says initial here. So I go here and I draw my initials. Let me get my handy dandy initial drawing pen out.
There we go. You got one of those?
Huh. Yeah, I do. I finally bought one of them fancy ones with the see-through tip.
All right.
So I could see. And it makes it nice for my phone and my logbook. Okay, I initialed there.
All right.
Now it says adopt and initial, cancel, no. Adopt and initial. I click the black box now?
No, it should have just, once you press it, you should see your little initials on there.
I do.
All right. We can go down to the next page. Let me know when you got that one opened up. It says additional terms and conditions at the top.
Well, how do I get to the next page? Because I'm still on this adopt and draw your initials. I drew them. Let's see, it says adopt an initial or cancel. So we'll hit adopt an initial. There. All right. Now it went to the next page, I think.
All right. So it says additional terms and conditions at the top.
We buy cash homes, as is purchase, existing condition, required initial here. Where am I at? Page 1. Where's page 2? Well, I'm going through one of 3. There's all kinds of yellow boxes here.
Yeah, so you have to initial on the bottom of every single page.
Next. Required initial, miscellaneous, additional terms and conditions of the parties agrees bound by the additional. That's the one you're talking about, right?
No, I'm talking about page 2. It's just like the top of it is this big empty white box.
Page 1. It's only going to page 1. I guess I have to initial everything on page 1.
Yeah.
There's more than one yellow box to initial. Alright, initial. Required. Sign here. Boy, that makes my signature look stupid.
Yeah, mine.
Required initial here. That's done. Alright. Looks like I have signed an initial. I see your signature there, Tyson Smith. Next. There we go, 2. Previous 2. Novation and indemnification agreement.
There we go. Yep.
Is that?
So,
Alright.
so this is what allows us, like I said, that we work with specific realtors who have buyers who don't mind buying something they maybe got to fix up a little bit. This is what allows us to sell it to them.
Alright. And I have 2 blue X's, that's you, TS, that's you. I'm supposed to initial where the yellow box is, right?
Yep. Landon, this is a novation. Michael, challenge is going well. We're getting our 17th contract right now.
There we go, it automatically did it for me.
There we go.
And initial the yellow box, it did that for me. Alright, now it says print, but I didn't print dog squad. Now I go to page 3, right?
Just whatever the next page is there.
Authorization to sign listing docs and offers.
Yep. So
It
this
says bid acknowledged that we Kevin W. Dodge. Well, you got that right.
Yep.
Undersigned principal here and after seller do hereby grant limited and specific authorization. This is kind of like a, what do you call it at the bank? Power of attorney.
Yeah, it's a limited.
Yep.
So
Arizona.
is what
Yep,
this
limited
allows us.
power of attorney.
Yeah, this allows us to go ahead and list the property and sign everything without you having to do any of it.
Alright, and it says for me to sign here. That was signed. It says to initial here. That was initialed. I guess I get any more calls, I can tell them it's pending.
Yeah.
And that will take care of it. Okay, I have done all of that. Now it says next again. Go to next. And I have mobile friendly turned off. It says here. Okay. And you will. Looks like all I have to do is send it or hit finish, right?
Yep.
And then when I get stopped later, I need to archive this.
So once you
Okay, save a copy of your document. Sign up for free. Well, I'm going to archive this and it will be saved.
Yeah, so you're going to get another email right after that says complete. And that right there, archive that email because on there it'll be it'll have a copy of it. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So what's going to happen now is my sales manager, Dago, will be giving you a call. Probably it'll either be today or tomorrow morning. And he's going to let you know the next steps. We're going to get a photographer to come by and get some updated photos of the property. We'll schedule a time with you to make sure, we're not interfering too much with the tenant or anything like that. And he'll also he'll be able to work with you on anything you may need as far as giving the tenant a 30-day notice or anything about that, okay?
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right. Awesome. Well, yeah. Congratulations on getting the house sold. Do you have any questions for me right now?
No, it says $100, and I don't know how you're going to give that to me because you don't have any bank information.
I'm sorry. What do you mean $100? Oh, the earnest money deposit?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't care about the $100 earnest money anyway.
We send it to the title company, and they hold on to it.
All right, that's fine. Yeah. I guess when it comes down to it, I'll just take direct deposit.
Yeah, so they
I don't
will.
think that-
Yeah, the title company will reach out to you and they'll ask, hey, do you want direct deposit or would you like a check? And then if you want direct deposit, you'll be able to get with them and give them your account and routing information. And then on the day of closing, they'll wire the money to you. And yeah, we make it easy.
That's all we need. I mean, when you said $100, I'm sitting there going, I've probably given them $100 away or left $100, washed $100 100 times.
Well, yeah, so the $100 is the earnest money deposit. We just send that to the title company to open up escrow.
Right. That's right. So that's all we need. And we look forward to finishing this with you.
All right, sounds good, Kevin. Yeah, look out for that call from Doggo. He'll be calling from another 480 number, and he'll be your main point of contact to the rest of the transaction. But if you do ever have any other questions, anything comes up, you have my number as well. Please feel free to reach out, okay?
All right, that'll be fine.
All right, awesome. Well, hey, it's a pleasure doing business with you, Kevin. We'll be in touch soon.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye. That took me all of 1 hour, that entire thing. There we go. Okay, please explain novation. Okay, so Tim, in order for me to explain novation, let's first talk about what wholesaling is, right? With wholesaling, you're finding a property, you're making them a cash offer for the property, and then you are then assigning that contract to an end buyer before close date. Now this is fine, this is good and dandy, but it must be cash with a wholesale deal, right? You can't assign it to a buyer who is paying with a FHA loan. A novation allows us to assign, basically assign, it's not actually assigning, but it allows us to sell our property to a buyer using conventional financing, whether that's just a regular bank loan, an FHA loan, a VA loan, a USDA loan, any of these different kinds of loans. We can now sell our wholesale deals to them with a novation agreement. Now, in addition to that, we also list on the MLS, so that's all additional paperwork, but that's not part of the novation specifically. But basically what a novation allows us to do is sell the property to a conventional buyer, a traditional buyer, rather than an investor. All right, well, get a deal to kick off the morning, not too bad. It is now about lunchtime, so we'll go ahead and get that rocking. Oh, we got to update our contracts at 17. Nice. Okay, cool. So, guys, I'm going to go get some lunch. I will be back live later today after I go get lunch and everything. Guys, if you guys are interested in learning how to wholesale real estate, Wholesaling 101 is now available for just $69 a month. I'm running this for the rest of June, so if you've been thinking about getting signed up, now is the time. I see a lot of you did sign up today, so I'm very stoked to meet all of you guys. Remember, our calls for Wholesaling 101 are on Tuesdays, so I'm excited to get to know you guys on Zoom tomorrow. We'll get to talk, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some answers to your questions, and we'll get you going on the right path so you guys can start getting some assignments and some, start making some money yourselves instead of just watching. But appreciate all of you guys. Again, we'll be back on later. If you want to be notified when we go live, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe.